YouTube reached out to me and asked me to host my own art version of Instant Influencer. We're gonna look across social media, pick a couple of up-and-coming artists, and have them compete in challenges and competitions to be the next art influencer.
I'm gonna give a crack at it. I ain't gonna lie, I am so nervous filming this intro right now. I don't know where to start. It is what it is. I'm sure it'll go fine. If y'all couldn't tell from the intro, I'm gonna give a shout out to the instant influencer thing that ZHC is doing. I think it's a really cool opportunity. This could be like the most important video that I make. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Jason. Hi. I'm from Lebanon, Tennessee. For those that do know me, Italian. But for those that do know me, you probably have recognized this is not usually where I set up my camera. It's usually over there. But since I'm pointing over there, on screen it looks like I'm pointing over there, which is what I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint that wall. Like I said, I'm from Lebanon, but I am living in Murfreesboro right now, and I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's just the apartment complex or maybe the location that I'm in. So I just thought I would add a little something that I like, make this place a little better while I'm still here. Hence why I am painting on the wall. But don't worry, I'm not trying to vandalize it or anything. Okay, maybe I am. Before I move out, I'm gonna paint it back over the same color that it was, so it's like it was never even there. But I'll know it was there, which will make me just a little bit happy. Hey Siri, define parody.
Which word? P-A-R-I-T.
There's two of them.
An imitation of the style of a particular writer or artist, or genre with deliberate exaggeration for comic effect. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Not really. Okay, so I guess I can't use the word parody for what I'm doing, because it's not really meant for comedic effect. So we'll just say I'm doing my own take on this. I'm a huge fan of streetwear. This is the Cause Gone piece. I went ahead and made the whole thing on Photoshop, so really I could just show y'all that and be like, ooh, look at what I made. I think it would be a lot more fun to just go ahead and start painting it. So that's what we're gonna do. Woohoo!
I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a sixth sense for imposters, so now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see.
Ta-da! It's not done yet, yeah. So I finished the yellow lines for like the kind of Astro type. I don't know, it's all spacey, it looks dope. We're gonna go ahead and start painting this guy. Yeah. While that paint's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my whole little personal story. I don't know why I did the little finger twiddle. It's not important. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna just go sit over there, like 5 feet away from it, and watch paint dry. I have no idea where to start with this whole personal story thing. I'm literally gonna sit here and tell my whole life story and then just cut it up and give it to y'all. I guess to start it off, I never was really into art as a kid in the sense of traditional art. I never was drawing or painting or doing any of that stuff. I picked it up in a couple of different ways. If I saw something from a video game that I liked, I would just figure out a way to make it. One example from when I was like 8 or 9, I made a portal gun. I mean, I was like a little kid. I thought it was really slick. It was like, oh my God, I saw this thing in a video game. Now I have it. Yay! And that's kind of progressed throughout my whole life. Like, I've still been making stuff that I want. So, I mean, I made an Iron Man helmet. I mean, this was made out of Coke cans, but still, like, I want an Iron Man helmet. I have an Iron Man helmet. Also was a huge fan of Astroworld, and I thought it'd be cool to make a 3D display of it because I've never seen anyone do something like that. And again, it's something I didn't have before, but now I have it. And that's kind of what art is for me. It kind of just gives me an outlet to get all these ideas out of my head, because I'm constantly just thinking of the most random stuff imaginable, and it gets stressful. So this is kind of like therapy in a way. That's actually a great segue into the story, because I should probably start going to therapy. I got so many issues. I mean, something that I've always kind of lived with is that everyone's got their own problems or demons in their life. I guess that's kind of a quote from Iron Man 3, but I thought about that way before Iron Man 3, so I'm just saying, like, they stole my, oh my god, speaking of stolen ideas, these people that made like the Danimal's Crush Cups, I took pudding cups as a kid and would crush them and like suck out the pudding. And then 4 years later, they came out with Danimal Crush Cups, and I told my brother, I was like, I'm gonna sue him. He's like, you're 7. And that kind of took the spark out of that for me. I never really ended up getting into the painting or creative aspect of art until the summer before my senior year. Back when I was younger, my parents took me and my brother to San Francisco, and we saw this one guy doing spray paint art, and I was like, wow, that's cool. So my dad bought me one of his little paintings. I was like, oh, and I was just bored out of my mind. So I told my brother, I was like, yo, what if we try to do one of these paintings? And he was like, oh, okay. We only had like black and white paint in the garage, so we just did a black and white painting, and it came out all right. I actually still have the first painting that I did. Let me show you, hold up. This little moon was the first spray painting art that I did. After around 6 or 7 months, I finally started making stuff that I was like, wow, that's pretty. I didn't really share them with people, not even from like a lack of confidence, because I looked at them and was like, that's really cool. But more of like, I just didn't think people cared. For me, it was just like a little fun thing that I did, and I thought it was cool. And then around the end of my senior year, my English teacher was doing an art-based magazine for poems and paintings and drawings and stuff like that. I was like, ooh, I paint stuff, nice. So I submitted my painting, and I didn't really think about it. It got accepted, and it's in a book. And then one of my friends, I was in the AP art program, she came up to me and was just like, yo, you're so talented. I was like, wow. I've never been good at drawing, so that kind of just made me feel like, yay, someone appreciates what I do. And then moving past high school and going into the whole college thing, that pretty much leads into how I began doing art on YouTube. So I'm just gonna leave that for the end of the video and finish this painting. Let's go. All right, paint's dry. I'm gonna go and paint in the eyeballs, the little nose, and I'm gonna use a black Posca marker to fill in all the little fur and details and stuff. So probably gonna be the longest part of the painting. So I'm so tired, man. That was anticlimactic.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave on my head is red like old news. Yeah, trying to get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, now we don't need know you. Your hometown we don't need go to. Trying to get it worldwide global. Looking I can show you. Been killing this is go-to. Skrilla, the hope man killer. Life so free, can no man kill him. Came from the bottom, was a broke man. Get up, still move like 10 man with no found window. Boom, pardon me, I get hectic. Survive through the wreckage. Should go look for the exit. New sheriff in town, I get a little reckless. Missed the memo, go check the message. I ate then came back for seconds. I hate seeing your fake little necklace. Lifestyle decrepit, I should probably expect this. Too much game for your league. I'm Hussein with Steve, on Hussein on beats. Legendary, I'm everything you aim to be. I'm insane and free, you can't tame the beast.
Okay, we got the butterflies all in. All I gotta do now is fill this guy in. First I gotta tape it up. I'm not gonna make y'all sit through that. So, ta-da! Now I just need to paint it.
A shame, think something new under the sun. You can't take back them things you already done. No. You blame things that you do on somebody else. No.
Paint is all dry. Now it's just time to take the tape off and then add some highlights.
Need help. Oh, but still you try so hard to cover up your games. You try. Oh my God.
That is exactly how I was hoping it would come out. We just need to do little highlights with white and add the eyes, and then it's done.
You waste all of your time covering up your tracks. so much of your life scheming and trying to get over.
I finished. It looks. Wow. I guess it's time for the big reveal.
Try so hard to cover up your games. You try so hard, hoping that one day something gon' change. You try so yeah.
Ta-da! I hope y'all enjoyed the painting. This is by far my favorite thing that I painted today. I'm sure there's some kind of deep meaning that you could see behind it with like the space holding up the guy, but I just wanted it to look sick. The coolest thing that I painted. Like, I love it. I think it's so sick. I know I said at the beginning of the video that I would just paint over it when I move out. A slight change of plans. I'm gonna cut that piece of drywall out when I move out and frame it in glass and just replace the entire wall because I love it so much. I think it's so sick. And I don't want to get rid of it. Going past that, I still have a few more things I want to talk about in this video. How I got started doing art here on YouTube and what it would mean for me to be selected for this pretty cool opportunity. No, it's like once in a lifetime. So I'm gonna talk about how I got started doing art on YouTube first, because that kind of leads from my personal story that I talked about earlier in the video, and it kind of leads into what it would mean for me to be given this opportunity. So yeah, look at me being a good storyteller and setting the precedent. So pretty much picking up right where my personal story left off, I ended up going to UTK to pursue a business degree. First year of college was pretty much as I expected. Went in with no friends, made some pretty good memories. Even the classes weren't that bad. I was doing a business degree, so I had a lot of free time. Looking back on the whole experience, one class really did stand out for me though. It was my management class. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. Throughout that class, during the lectures, I would just sit on my computer and edit pictures on Photoshop the entire time because it was something that I enjoyed and I didn't enjoy the class, so it was just a way for me to kill time, and I got a lot better at Photoshop during that, so I guess it kind of worked out for me. There was one class though that she had midway through the semester. Even through while I was working on Photoshop, I was just listening to the professor speak, and she was so passionate and enjoyed talking about what she was doing, and something just kind of clicked for me. Click. I ended up going up to her after the class and thanked her for the lecture and just told her how much it meant to me, and then I never showed up to that class again. It meant so much to me because it made me realize I wasn't doing what I wanted. Nothing that I had ever been doing in school was something that I enjoyed. So once I stopped going to her class, I used that time to make YouTube videos. YouTube's literally been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. As a kid, I got into YouTube watching the little Lego movies with stop motion animation. So much so, I convinced my parents to get me a little flip video camera. It wasn't the right camera. They used stop motion animation. This was like just a normal video camera. So I couldn't make the little Lego movies like I wanted. I ended up using that camera just to record all the random little things that I made, and I would just upload these little videos. I was a kid. They were pretty bad videos. I do wish I could show y'all. I've searched for the channel. I cannot find it. I probably deleted it. And then after those videos, I started making gaming videos. And then once I got into spray paint, I started posting spray paint arts to YouTube. And then after the spray painting videos, I had a 3D printer, so I started 3D printing stuff, making videos from that. I was still making these videos, but it wasn't any rigorous schedule. It was just when I had time between classes, between social events. It also wasn't something that I talked about very regularly. It was just something I did for me because I really enjoyed it. And in the back of my mind, there's still that pipe dream of YouTube star. And then a couple months into the first semester of my second year of college, my friend Veronica told me about this new app called TikTok. I thought it would be a really cool opportunity to try to build a following, so I just started posting. Random videos, trends, ideas that I had, and within the first week, I had a video with over 1 million views. So after that happened, I did the only thing that seemed logical to me. I stopped going to all of my classes. Didn't tell my friends, didn't tell my parents. Nobody knew about it, and it was going pretty well, honestly. Within the first couple of weeks, I got 10, 20, 50,000 followers. This was the first time that I had had recognition for something I had done creatively online and that people were interested, and that just gave me the confidence to kind of take a leap and go all in and just try to make YouTube work, because I was failing all my classes at this point, so if this didn't work, I was screwed. At the time, day in my life videos at universities were really trending, so I thought I would give my shot at doing it for UTK. So I filmed the video, shot it, posted it. I had never been that stressed out of doing anything in my life before. And it took me a while to figure out why I was so stressed about it. I figured out that it just boils down to I really cared about what I was doing and I really loved what I was doing, and I was taking a big chance at it. So after that video, I kept posting as much as I could on YouTube and TikTok. I was doing daily on TikTok and weekly on YouTube, and something I did to keep up with the TikTok posting, I cut up an old spray painting art that I had posted on YouTube a couple years ago, and I just posted that video on TikTok. It did okay. It didn't go super viral. It got around the same amount of likes as all my other videos, but the comments for it were a lot different than all my other videos. Everyone that commented really liked the art that I was doing and the painting in the video, and that's when I kind of just took my shot at posting my art online and seeing if people were interested in it. So I just kept making spray paintings, posting the videos. They kept doing well on TikTok. TikTok was never my goal. My goal has always been YouTube, and for the amount of work that I was putting into my TikTok channel, it didn't give me the results that I was looking for on YouTube. TikTok was really just trying to make viral videos. YouTube, to me at least, felt like I was really making meaningful content, and it still feels that way. I absolutely love the videos that I make, and that pretty much leads me to where I'm at today and what it would mean if I got chosen for this opportunity. I've been trying to be as consistent as possible here on YouTube while staying healthy, continue learning and experimenting with the art that I'm doing and also the videos that I'm making. And I've kind of settled into the fact that my schedule is never going to be perfect. Things are going to come up and I'll either take it in stride or I'll change it where it needs to be. And one way or another, I'm gonna make it work. This is all pretty new to me, so I'm bound to make some mistakes, and I'm okay with that. I'm learning. With all that being said, what it would mean to me to get this opportunity? YouTube's been a part of my life forever, and I've been giving it my all this last year and a half, even though it's probably been the worst year of my life. There's been COVID, family issues. At one point, I moved 4 times in the span of 6 months, so that was a lot. Pretty much all the money that I've made since I dropped out is gone because I've poured it all into videos. Even with all that said, I'm finally doing something that I love every single day, and it challenges me every day, and I can't imagine doing anything else. So if I got this chance, it would really mean the world to me, because this is my life. Like, making videos, this is what I do, this is what I love. So that's pretty much my story. That was really deep for no reason at all. That's my story. That's everything. Cool art piece. I'll post pictures on Instagram. I know it was a lot of me talking. It was a lot different than the videos that I usually posted, but I thought I'd just kind of throw it all out there. And also I had to answer the questions for the submission, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If not, too bad. It's my video. I like it. I posted it. I really don't have anything else to say, so I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Ooh, also one quick little thing. On the video for the announcement, it said you have to have at least 6 videos in the last 3 months, but then on the application it has all these different numbers, so that really confused me. But at the time of uploading this, I've got all 6 videos, including this one. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know why I was just a little stressed and confused about that, but yeah, that's it. Okay, bye. Hey.